Hey friends, what's up? I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. Jah provide all my wants and needs. Yes, I. But folks, I think I need to clear the air on something. Yeah, I think I need to clear the air. So as you all know, my name is Emil Diputa, aka Millo. And back in 2018, right after Hurricane Maria, I started up a company from the ground up called We Forward. And that company grew and grew and grew until I sold that company 2 years ago, okay, to a colleague from St. Lucia. And the company that bought that company is called Here to There. So I just want to let you all know that when you all hear me promoting Millo's services, that is something totally separate and different from We Forward, okay, or We Forward Freight Master. It became We Forward Freight Master when my good friend, my good childhood friend Robert Tong and I merged our two companies. We both had freight companies and so on, courier companies as they would call it. So we merged them and we called it We Forward Freight Master. All right, we grew that company and we had well over 8,000 clients and so on. It was very good, going well. And we would take our blows. I would take my blows. I would respond to clients and so on. But folks, that's behind us now. There are new owners to that company, as I said, but for some reason people still associate us with that, because in Dominica they still have that name, We Forward. But Emil is not part of that. Millo is not part of that. I have a freight forwarding company, I have a sourcing company, I have a shipping company. So we do all those shipping services at Millo Services, picking up, shipping, consolidating, packing, etc. But we do not do the courier service. What do I mean by courier service? Courier service is the small packages that you order from Amazon and Walmart and Shein and all of these different places. One shirt, one shoe, your hair, your eyelashes, and all of these different things, a phone, a laptop, you know, all those little things that you order that come in below the de minimis that customs has, below 150 most times, so you get that out, etc. Some people do use these companies like We Forward for bringing in freight, right? Bigger boxes and stuff like that and so on. Some people do that. But Millo Services does not deal with courier, small business, small stuff at all. We take care of business for people in all of the islands: Antigua, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, St. Martin, Dominica, all islands generally, receiving their stuff, consolidating it. So what do we mean by consolidating? And I might be a little long on this video just to try to explain. So we receive all of that stuff, right? So let's say you have stuff coming in from Walmart, you have stuff coming in from Shein, you have stuff coming in from Amazon, you still have stuff that you have to buy from Sam's Club and all of these places, and then you want them to be packed in one box, from a box to an E container, EH container, D container, 20-foot container, 40-foot container, or you have a vehicle that you want to ship, you have an engine that you need, you have appliances that you need packed and shipped and stuff like that. That is where Millo Services comes in. And Millo Services takes care of all that for you. Millo Services have the different charges in terms of picking up and delivering and everything like that. So Millo Services does all of that consolidating. But Millo Services does not deal with courier packages. One, you need that urgently for that. Although some people do call me and tell me, boy, Emil, boy, I need that package urgently. I need that. How you can help me out and so on. I still try my best to assist them, but it's not something I do. I turn down people all the time. People check me out and tell me, Emil, I need to get a little thing, $11 or whatever it is, and I have to tell them it doesn't make sense that you come to me for that, because my minimum charge, and I'm very upfront with that, my minimum charge, whether it's from an envelope up to 1 cubic feet, and 1 cubic foot, just to give you an idea, is like a 32-inch TV, right? So from an envelope up to 1 cubic foot, you can come to Millo for that. My minimum fee is $20. So even if you tell me, oh, but $20, I just pay $5 for that. My minimum fee to pick that up and get that out for you, $20. That's my minimum fee. I do not hide that. I do not give people any surprises and so on. I also have special rates that I get from the shipping companies that I pass on to my clients. Okay? Now I pass those rates on because the lower your freight rate, the lower your duties. So a lot of business people, a lot of people trying to get into business, a lot of people who have been established in business, a lot of individuals who want to save money in terms of their freight and so on, they come to me. All right? So that is what I do, because a lot of people still contact me, but it is not me. No, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade or anything like that. I'm just trying to separate myself, because, sometimes people calling me and different things, and there's nothing I can do for you. Okay, because I'm separate from that. You want something for DPEC, something printed, whether it's in Dominic or Miami and that sort of thing, and then you need to get that done, I can get that done for you, at the best price. Nobody can beat my price in terms of printing, and that's guaranteed. I see people doing stuff all the time, and sometimes they don't even ask for a code because they think, they're getting a better deal. They think so. But all they had to do was pick up the phone. Boy, Millo boy, we're doing this event and that sort of thing, and then we want to get this, that, and that. What can you do for us? You'll be surprised. I can save you a lot of money, but these days a lot of people believe, tick, 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 tick. They go on the computer. The same AI they're bawling about, They're complaining about AI and AI taking over, and look at all those AI posters and different things like that, and blah, blah, blah. But then, tick, 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 tick. Trying to get it. Amazon have it for that, Timo have it for that, and so on. Call Millo. Check me out. You'll be surprised. The amount of people that say, what? Boy, thank you. You'll be surprised. And sometimes maybe I want my name as a sponsor there and so on. I'll work with you. But you prefer to do it yourself because you have all the brains, and then worry about them people, I can fix that. Check me out. So for your freight, your printing, you have that hard to find engine you need to get and so on. You want to save some money, you want to make more money, because that's what people want to do these days. They want to make more money, right? In terms of their bottom line. So they want to bring down that cost of doing business. You want to bring down your cost of doing business, you come to me. Okay? And you can ask anybody who deals with me. I have a lot of customers who deal with me from all the islands, because I go to places like Restaurant Depot, Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's, everywhere, Walmart included. I go to Brandsmart, Best Buy, all of these places, and anywhere that I can get something for you. When it comes to engines and so on, when I get an engine for you for your vehicle, I'll tell you, okay, that engine has about 52,000 miles on it. That engine has 65,000 miles. Somebody else will get an engine for you and you wouldn't even know the mileage. So that engine may have had 200,000 miles. So you're replacing an engine, right, that went bad because it had too many miles, with another engine that's just about to die. Check me out. Check me out. I save you money. So that is what I do. Millo Services is Millo Services, not affiliated with anybody else. DPEX and Decolor Lab, those companies there, Dominica and Miami, printing supplies. So if you're into printing and you want banner material, inks, anything like that, you can check me out too. You can check me out. Or if you're into printing and you want to get a job done and then you having a difficulty getting the supplies and so on, you know, even all of that, you could check me out on that also, right? I will help you, and we know our business. Nobody have to know. That is between us. You check it? Yeah. So I've spoken enough. Millo, Deepex, The Color Lab. Everything else, I don't know. I can't help you. All right, my friends. So I hope I cleared that up. I hope I made myself very clear. If you want to get in touch with me, you can still get in touch with me on my WhatsApp, 767-235-8342. 767-235-8342. You want to get in touch with me directly, 754-971-2658. That's my US number. All right? Calls and texts. Or my email is very easy. My last name, Diputa, with an E at the end. So instead of Diputa, Diputa E at gmail.com. DEPOOTERE at gmail.com. Very easy. Not one of those kind of fancy emails, juicy, whatever it is, and very simple. All right? So contact me. You want to save money? Your man is there for you. All right? Other than that, I can't help you. It's not me anymore. I've moved on. All right? And I do not deal with these small packages. I don't deal with that. And I will not be dealing with that again. Not me. Not again. Forward ever, backward never. Blessings, folks. I'm going to continue to chill in the West Indies with Jah providing all my wants and needs. I love you all. Thank you all for your business. Thank you for your understanding. And let's keep the love flowing. Over and out.